Hi everyone, it is Clowny Cake back with another video. Today we are talking about Hazbin Hotel, one of the most controversial animated shows in the last few years. Um, Recently it has gained 2 seasons, and we had to wait fucking 3 years to get the first season, which is a crazy amount of time. And yeah, but you know what? I'm grateful for the 2 seasons we have. I have been in the fandom since 2020 when it came out on October 28th. The same day that I was born, my birthday. It came out on my birthday, which makes me feel kind of special. Um, I was introduced to the animated show by my friend Anime Lover. Her YouTube channel with her sister will be linked in the description. Um, we have been friends for a really long time, and she came to me one day and she's like, "Have you watched this cartoon?" And I'm just like, "No, I haven't." She sent me the link and I've been hooked since then. um I am a big fan of Alistair and Vox. They are my two favorites. I have a very my favorite color is cyan, and I love Vox's character design because he is mainly made up of blues and cyans. It's just color hits so hard. And of course, Alistair. I love Alistair for a plethora of different reasons, but the main one being that he is ace representation. I feel personally very connected to him in that sense because he is kind of like me in his asexuality, just a little bit, not like crazy amounts, but um, I love those two. And I have all the plushies. I have originally one of the shark robot plushies that came out with the pilot, and I have one of the original You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile hoodies. Still two of my most prized possessions of my collections. And recently I've started collecting more Vox stuff. I'm really sad that I didn't manage to keep any of the original Vox merchandise from Shark Robot when it came out, and now they're really hiked up in price, and I can't get them because I'd be poor if I tried getting them. um, what I like about the show is I love the art style. That art style has been one of the biggest inspirations for my art style, as can be seen in a lot of my work that I have posted previously here and a lot of my work on Instagram and TikTok. What got me popular on TikTok originally was because I started making skits, animated drawing skits with when I was originally a Radio Dust shipper. I still kind of am a Radio Dust shipper, even though now it doesn't make as much sense because they barely get any time together on screen. I've moved over from being a Radio Dust shipper to a Radio Static and Radio Apple shipper. It kind of comes with the territory because each of them have had more time on screen than Radio Dust does. Plus, we get 2 fucking Vox X Alistair songs, and we get a lot of like we get nicknames now in the new season that came out between Lucifer and Alistair. So there's a lot more chemistry than Radio Dust. I also I just I'm gonna talk about stuff that I dislike. Some things that I dislike is I don't like Charlie's character. It's not saying that I don't like Charlie. I love Charlie. She's sweet and she cares obviously a lot. But what they've been doing with her this second season has irked me terribly. Originally in the first season, we had her learn about boundaries when she went to Angel Dust's work and tried to talk to Val. But now, in the 2 newer episodes, we get a whole new episode of her just not listening to anybody and not listening to Angel's boundaries specifically. Oh yeah, I should have said spoiler warning at the beginning of this if you haven't seen the new season. But it's just been fucking nuts how she hasn't respected anybody around her, and she expects for them to not be angry at her. It's crazy to me. Crazy to me. I have been a long time Chalister hater. I hate that ship. And everybody can come at me in the comments, but I absolutely despise that ship. I see them more as like a father-daughter relationship where it's like the father is super manipulative. Because he is. Alistair is a manipulative asshole. I love him, but I can fully admit that he is not a good character. Like, he is, but he isn't. But I have never since I've been in the fandom for so long, I guess that I've just had a taste of what Chalister shippers used to be like, and it has never recovered for me because I just can't get over how horrible people were and how homophobic everybody was when it came to Charlie and Vaggie at that time. That I just can't. I can't with that relationship. I can't with Chalister because Chalister and Shaggy shippers have been at war forever. It's on like I don't think I'm on that side of Twitter anymore, but and I'm glad I'm not, because seeing that kind of toxicity all the time while I'm just trying to look at ship art of my two favorite girls and see ship art between Alistair and literally anybody else. Like, I'm glad I'm not on that side of Twitter anymore. I'll probably get back on that side of Twitter once I release this video, but, you know, whatever. It'll be fun seeing the fan interactions. I am also a big hater of people who think they know Alistair's sexuality. I'm a big fat hater about that because as an ace person, it pisses me off because the way they characterize asexual people they obviously don't educate themselves. Asexuality is a spectrum. I am a demisexual, which means I can't have intimate relations without a bond first, like a long time built bond. And the way that they portray, like, they talk about Alistair's asexuality, like the comments that I see are like, Alistair's ace, why are you shipping him? It's because asexuality is a spectrum, and nowhere is it written that Alistair is Arrow Ace. If he was Arrow Ace, I would understand a little bit more, like people being angry, because Arrow Ace people don't fall in love, or like that. But that doesn't mean that they don't have platonic love. That doesn't mean they can't love in general. There are different types of love, and I don't think people quite understand that. It doesn't always have to be romantic. It doesn't always have to be romantic. Like, I don't know. It always just makes me so mad. And I bite my tongue a lot, but since we're getting into the nitty-gritty of and Hazbin Hotel is super controversial, I'm gonna say my opinion straight out. It makes me really mad. I also don't like how fast Cherry Snake has like evolved in the past 2 seasons. Because we barely get them interacting very much, like, and then we see Pentious catch feelings, and then now in the new season we see Cherry catching feelings. It's just it feels kind of rushed to me, like, and we see a little bit of their backstory, because obviously the pilot is referenced a lot in the new Hazbin season 2, because we got to see their old designs used. We got to see a lot of like old stuff reused in their duet together, and I love that song, don't get me wrong. It is such a fucking banger. They both sang so magnificently. The music, I'm glad that everybody, at least in the fandom, can agree that the music is phenomenal in Hazbin Hotel. Like, crazy good. Well, it makes sense since most of the music is produced by the lead person of The Living Tombstone. If you didn't know that, now you do. They were part of the creation of Gravity and a lot of the music for seasons 1 and 2 of Hazbin Hotel, which was crazy when I found out. I didn't know that at the time. I back on track. Yeah, it just feels really, Cherry Snake feels very rushed to me, and I don't particularly love I don't love their relationship right now. Maybe my mind will change. Maybe with the new episodes that'll be coming out tomorrow, my mind will change. Well, they'll change my mind, but I don't know. And I'm not exactly, I don't have the highest hopes for my mind being changed, but I'm also not like shunning the idea either, because I would rather have my mind changed than be stuck in with my heels dug in the dirt. I've also been watching a lot of reels recently, so anybody who ships Husker Dust, I don't think very many people, like, there's a lot of Husker Dust people like, we're going to eat in the next 2 episodes, we're going to be served such good food. I don't think so. I think Apple radio shippers, like myself, will be served good food, because I have a feeling that, like, Lucifer is going to save Alistair in some way, whether it be Charlie telling him to do it, or him doing it because he feels like it. We're getting 2 separate songs from Alistair and or not Alistair and Angel Dust. We're getting 2 separate songs from Husk and Angel Dust, and both of them are going to be sad songs, I'd assume, from what I've been seeing. But I don't know. We're gonna get tragic Husker Dust. Anyone? Tragic? Anyway, I don't have anything else really to say. I will probably make another video if I make more fan kids. Oh, actually, I do have more to talk about. The fan kids at the end of this, or that have been playing in the background. I love making fan kids, or fusions if you don't really use them for like ship children and AUs. I really love fusing different characters together, and people pay me for it. But the hardest part for me normally is getting the colors to like coincide and be cohesive. A good example of this is the very last fan character in this lineup that I'm showing on screen is a Emily and Rosie fusion. Their colors are so drastically different. Like, you go from uber duper pastel purples and blues to hellish reds and purples. And I had to balance the hellish reds and the pastel purple, and I think I did a pretty good job. I think she's a very cute character, but there are some things I wish I had done a little differently. I also like making canon XOC fusions. There are 2 in here, and I will I'll have all the owners and OC owners linked in the description, because I want to give credit to the people that paid me to make their fusion children exist. But yeah, and I'll also link the grid, because there are still a lot of grid slots open, and I would like to continue making Hazbin videos, mayhaps. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all for listening. Have a good rest of your night, guys.